I'm sorry, y'all. I'll get to shit moving in a second. First time trying this bullshit. I'm very sorry. And give me a minute. I'm shaking. With nerves, so we'll get this shit going in a second. Trust me. I guess let's try this shit now, shall we? What's up, gang? What's up, Vince, Tone, J Beers, Ed? Saw Smokey earlier, Steve, Breaking Bud, Craig. What's up, gang? So, what the fuck do we say after that shit show of card? What's up, J Beers? Jesus, what? Did not think I'd be doing this tonight. This was a fucking in the moment thing. I literally set up this during the Gamrot fight. I didn't miss much, clearly. Yeah. Moth, you better not fucking make me regret this. Because I already do. What's up, Jamie, Smoke, Rambo? You got the UK in here, fuck yeah. Yeah, Smokey. What a way to fucking what a first after party for the card that ends with the main event getting canceled on the goddamn walkouts. Ain't that some bullshit? Wow. Well, yeah, I guess Blanchfield did win if you really think about it. Thank you, CJ. Well, let's look back at this card. Let's see if I can actually present. Can I actually show my screen without anything breaking? I'm not good at this YouTube thing, if you're just learning that. Be nice, be nice. What's up, Trevor? No, I'm not gonna pull Smokey. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. Probably not too long. We'll see. A little hour or so. Maybe not even. Who knows? Depending on how the shit goes. I'm definitely not gonna try and pull Smokey. I'm not half as good of a streamer as Smokey. I never will be. What's up, Jay Mullen? Poopy. So, yeah, got nice gang going on here. Let's see how the fuck this goes. Oh, it actually worked. I'm amazed. Neil, be nice now. Be nice. Yeah, I know I fucking need to. Jeez. let's look at this bullshit card now, shall we? It it happened. It was a card. Ooh, yeah, it could have been much better or much worse. I don't know, much worse actually. How much worse could you get than whatever the fuck you call this? Um, where do we start? No idea if this. By the way, I'll say this now. No idea if I'm actually gonna keep this up. Shama to you. Also, we'll see you. No idea if I'm gonna keep this bullshit up. It's unlikely, but yeah, this is the MMA after party, and yes, it was a horrible card. Neil, you're trying. I don't know. If you're trolling, that's fine, but enough. You're on strike 3 now. You're lucky I'm being generous. Yeah, I might need to fucking drink and kill some nerves. 5 out of 10 card. Yeah, it's hard to disagree with that shit. Worst of the year. I don't know about that. I would have to go back and look at some of the card. Yeah, I'll make y'all. Actually, I'll do that right now. Good idea. Let me kill this because I'm not letting y'all see my fucking screens. I don't know what the fuck could be open. How do I do this bullshit? Let's see. If anyone's gonna be a mod first, it's definitely gonna be you. Well, let's see. Where's the Smoky? He'll give him mod and self-explanatory. Thank you. I don't think I have great picks at all, to be honest. I did fucking atrocious. But did anyone do good on picks? Like, we're being honest. Like, who honestly can say they did good on picks? A lot of underdogs pulled out wins out of their ass. Like, what favorites won? Like, Jacoby, Gamrot, and a few others, but it was a small list of favorites who actually won. So I don't think anyone did good on picks. Moss didn't do good on picks. I know I didn't. So I don't think anyone did. It was just not a card where you do good on picks, in my opinion. So I feel like a lot of people either lost money or made money tonight if you're betting, and if you just do picks like we do, you either fucking did shitty or did all right. So 201 views. Jesus Christ, Moss. Probably. I do say the same thing many times. If not watch my videos, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know how to do this. I ramble. Like, I'm not good at this. You went from a professional when it comes to doing this bullshit like Moss to this dickhead right here who did this on a fucking whim because fuck it, why not? Sup, D-Rust? Yeah, a 6 out of 10 card. I think that might be a little bit, high. Like, to look back over this card, is there a way I can actually see the chat while I go to a different screen? How the fuck does Moss do this? I'll never get how people do this shit. Let's see, let's get this up. Yeah, I'm shocked no trolls are in here calling this garbage. Because I wouldn't be upset if they did, I would completely understand. Fix what? What do I need to fix? Everything's broken. I can't fix something if nothing works to begin with. The Jordan Levitt fight, we'll talk about that. Let's look over the card, shall we? I can't see chat right now, so I'll figure out a way to do that somewhat. Actually, I do know how to do that. Give me 1 second. Let me ramble to you fucks for another second or so. Yeah, it just sounds like a normal night, ain't it, Jamie? Fucking, we're not gonna allow that shit in here. I could drop the link. Yeah, actually, good fucking idea, CJ. I'll drop the link right now. I'll drop the link in this bitch. Copy. You know what, CJ? That's smart. See, unlike Moss, I don't need you to hit a goal because I wouldn't get any donations anyway. But come in here, motherfuckers. If I don't like you, you're getting kicked. Please carry me to a halfway watchable stream. Please. I'm mainly talking about Smokey and Jamie. Please carry me to some watchable. Yeah, thanks. I would love to relax right now, but I'm freaking the fuck out mentally. I'm not good with nerves. There we go. Okay, let me get chat up here. See, I'm getting better at. I dropped a link. Did the link not go in the chat? You should have had the link. You should be able to come in here. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I truly don't know. You're not banned, Trevor. Come on. Jamie probably timed you out, which from what I've seen what you say in the chat, you probably deserved it. So, be nice. Don't do that, please. I need this channel. Don't worry, Smokey. I got you. I'll do the after party tonight. Oh, and you've been a mod longer than I've ever been, so you tell me how to do shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So did that link go in the chat for y'all to join in? Like I should have. I hope it did. Like I don't know if y'all backstage. I don't know how the fuck to check that. Moss, why did you do this to me? You told me this was a good idea. You told me I should do this. Jesus. So, again, Jamie, I dropped the link in the chat. Did not go in there because I just dropped it. I'll drop it again. Please, I'm very bad at these things. Can you not click on that link and join in? That's the link they're telling me to send. I don't know if there's unless I'm sending the wrong link, which would you be shocked? Yeah, Moss probably did go to do that. he left me to fucking carry on the after party. There. Okay. Not who I expected to come in, but you know, I guess it could be worse. No, everyone come in. Like, I want everyone in here. I want a party. Like, fuck that. I don't want one at a time. Where's the fun in that shit? Get yo bitch asses in here and carry me to a watchable stream, please. God, I'm not gonna do this ever again. Jesus. Why did I listen to Moss? I'll let everyone who's in the backstage come in a second. Yeah, 113 is insane, dog. Fucking, I gotta do this more often, or less often. I don't know which one. Neither. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to be talking about the UFC. Yeah, telling me to chill is the least helpful thing on earth because it will never work. Trust me, I wish it fucking did. What great viewing. Yeah. So, oh boy. The link works. Thank God something works. No, it doesn't. Reverse psychology has never worked. Trust me, I guarantee if we ask Macy Barber, it didn't help her either. So, yeah. Marab Sugar, Jesus Christ, I've got enough to think about tonight, let alone next week. Okay, while y'all get into the fucking, while y'all get into the backstage, because I want to get a few, I don't want to just put one person, I want to get a few people in at one time, so while people load into this shit, let's, look at the card, finally, because now I can actually see the chat while I do this. Moss, why did you do this to me? Let's do it. So back to Tapology to look at how. Sorry, I'm not using the MMA whole site. Moss, don't end the rating, please. To look over the card, we began with Ardelion and Dos Santos, which was actually a pretty good fight. Like, shockingly, a pretty good fight. Man, maybe Steve. Not a bad idea. Yeah, he did give me advice, and so far it seems to be working. I just wish. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Jesus. I went from some dickhead on Fortnite to this bullshit. I really made it, didn't I? Yeah, I'll just keep it like this for a second. Fuck it, why not? We'll talk about the card. Excuse me, Jesus fucking Christ. My body's trying to fucking explode. Pause. So, we'll talk about the card in a second. Sorry about that Neo kid. Yeah, that guy's a dick. Yeah, Levitt did fight really damn well. Probably the best he's ever fucking looked, which I guess that's not saying a lot, but he did look actually really solid for a guy who's coming off a long layoff. So he looked good. Like, I'm really impressed with Jordan, and he was my lock as a knight, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, he looked damn good. Now looking forward to Pena Harrison. If anybody, like, the only highlight there is Pena getting her fucking brains beaten for 25 minutes. So, Levitt should stay active. I don't know why he wouldn't. He took no damage. So, again, the best he's ever looked. Yeah, against Kurt Hollabaugh, who's one of the worst tough winners of all time. But, it was still a win, something he's not had in a long ass time. And it didn't feel like he was off for a long time, I'd add. Like, when I saw he hasn't fought since 2023, I was shocked because it did not seem like Levitt was off for a year and a half, but time fucking flies. No, how Kurt Cobain fell sudden fame out of nowhere. I'm not famous. I'm not fucking famous. Well, maybe on Twitter because everyone fucking hates me, but I'm not famous. Actually, speaking of Twitter, thank you for reminding me of that. I'm gonna tweet this bitch out because I need views. Please. 82 subscribers. What the fuck? What the fucking Jesus Christ? Oh, that's 72 a second ago. Just tweeting out the video. One second, chat. Just trying to tweet out this video. Let's get some Twitter people in here. Let's really get fucking hate. Let's get a lot of fucking salty motherfuckers in here who hate me and have a fucking jam. Oh, let's see how. Maybe I will do a smoky stream. It's still early. Just hit midnight. Why not? Let's get fucking crazy in here. We don't got a bedtime. Saturday night. We've missed out on a main event, so we have time. Jordan's Mayho, one of the crew. Yes, for those who don't know, Arx knows the fight game. I wish. Yeah, really fast night at the office. 9 fights fluke. Somehow the UFC still went 6 hours with 9 fights, but that's what they do. Dan Rx beating what? No, this ain't a freaky stream. This ain't a freaky stream. Maybe some other time, but not tonight. Yes, 100%. You know it, mate. You watch. I hope. We got your bro. Twat that shit. So, nice. Wait, what the fuck was? Who the fuck did I just see in the backstage? Okay. Oh, J-Beer. Oh yeah, I'll let J-Beers in for sure. What's up, J-Beers?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Could be doing better.
You're doing great, man. You're doing good. You got some good takes. Obviously listening to your breakdown. Number one, how does it make you feel that I was actually in the shower when I was listening to your breakdown on UFC 107?
I would rather not know such things, but well, hey, a view's a view. I'll take it. Oh, did
Yeah.
someone dip from the backstage? If that CJ guy wants to come in, I'll let him in now. I'll just get shit ready. I don't know where he went.
DJ the Poet King?
Yeah, I'll let him in. Why not? If
Fair
someone,
enough.
if I don't like someone, they can get kicked. So, if thou who shall not be named even tries to come in here, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, fuck him up.
Yeah, well, fuck, we'll just ban him. I think I already fucking have that loser blocked. So, let's see. I'll drop the link again. I don't have a fucking automated bot like Moss. I don't have that type of anything.
I will say that after fucking this card, 9 fights, like this was definitely the worst Apex card, and that's saying a lot. Like it's the fucking
Yeah,
Apex.
this is giving vibes of the Derek Lewis, Sergey Spivak card the first time they tried to do it, and what was the other one I got? Nikita Krylov, Ryan Spann in the Apex when both those guys main events fell through, and that's when we got like fucking Brendan Allen, Andre Muniz main event. It's like gross.
Yeah.
When people got what they wanted. They wanted Gamrot Klein for no fucking reason.
Oh man, as we were like watching that fight, and I was reading your chats, and you're like, I can't stand Gamrot. Yeah, I mean he does. I mean he is a good wrestler, and yeah, I mean my God, those knees to the floating ribs, like where when he just kept on knee inclined. My God, could you imagine how bad that would fucking hurt? Peeing blood,
Yeah,
like
dude.
for the next week. Um,
Yeah.
so I mean, dude's tough, and I mean even when like in the early third round where they actually were standing up and banging, like Clamrock got in a couple of good shots. Like I know Kevin from Chicago is just screaming in his pants right now.
Yeah. Yeah, like it was an okay fight. Like round one was interesting because they both kind of had a stalemate. Round two was all Gamrot. And round three, close round. Like Gamrot clearly won, which I hate to say. But I only get like in hindsight, which even before the fight we knew Gamrot was gonna win. I think that fight was stupid because you're killing Klein's hype. Like I don't think Klein was gonna go far anyway, but you could have him fight someone else. Like you gave Ignacio Bahamondes a cakewalk to the top 15, and guess who beat Ignacio? Klein. So I feel like Klein got fucked over a bit.
Oh, I didn't know he beat Bahamondes. That guy's good.
A few years ago, we beat him. Oh wow, Moss was actually here. Well, was here in the backstage for a second. So yeah, it was. People got the main event they wanted, I guess.
I don't know how you can remember that shit. Like I watch all of it, but I can't. I didn't remember Klein fighting Bahamondes. But you're right.
I,
Like Bahamondes isn't ranked, and isn't Gamrot ranked?
well, Bob Ignacio's ranked now, and Gamrot is like 7. So you had an unranked guy fight number 7, who,
That was stupid. Yeah,
and all respect to
that's right. Why did they
Klein,
do that to Klein?
like all respect to Klein, his best win is which Ignacio is a great best win, but after that, Thiago Moises, the dude had a draw with Jai Herbert.
Isn't Jai Herbert that Canadian dude?
British.
British. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, now I know who he is. Yeah, that black guy.
Yeah, who Trinaldo killed, got Dan Hardy fired, etc.
Yeah, yeah. That was really interesting in that matchup. It seems like they almost like scrapped together a card of scraps. There were some surprising fights. There were some surprising good fights, but what's up, Poopy? You're on mute, buddy.
Got the party going now.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, card was a card.
Yeah, but do you feel like they literally just like scrapped some scraps together? Like you would think like you could. I mean, there's only like what 600 fucking people in the UFC, and you can't put together like and Moss doesn't like he likes the 10 fight, card fights. I like 14. Like the more the better in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, Poopy, it says you don't have a mic connected, so I can't even unmute you, so. But, yeah, the card on paper looked alright, but God, like, over the last few weeks, like, at one point, the card looked really good. You had that Gustafsson dude debuting, you had Oban Elliott, you had a main event, but now, in hindsight, looking back, you had a 9-fight card with, what, 1 knockout, 2 submissions, and a few, like, the fight of the night was Alice Ardelian.
Yeah. You're saying the first fight of the night?
Probably, because looking like what else would you give it to? Oki? That's the only one I would. That's the only other one I would consider. Every other fight kind of sucked. Oh, I know Gamrot's gonna get it because they always give it to a high fight, but let's be honest, that fight sucked.
Yeah, unless you go to Dusko and Reese.
No, that was one of the shittiest fights I've ever seen.
It
I've
was
seen that was a
horrible.
heavyweight fight. That
Yeah.
was a bona fide heavyweight fight.
There was a lot of action tonight. I'll tell you
Yeah.
what.
Yeah, Jesus Christ! When Dustin Jacoby's your card hero.
Yeah, no, yep. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Dana should give 50K to everybody who finished it, not just. I hate how he does it. Like, there could be like fucking like 10 finishes and he gives like 2 people a finish. Generally, it's the main event or like they give him fight of the night. He doesn't even do fight of the night for every fight, for every card.
No, I wonder if they've given out bonuses yet. Not a lot to give out. So performance bonuses to Ramiz and Jordan Levitt. Really, Jacoby got fucked.
Jacoby got fucked. Okay, so I definitely like the Ramiz. I like the Jordan Levitt, but yeah, Jacoby. I mean, both of those were subs anyways. Like, give a goddamn bonus for a knockout, would you?
Yeah. If you're just gonna give fucking what's his face, fucking. If you're saying give out bonuses to submission to finishes, why not Jacoby? Give out 3 performance bonuses.
I know. You have to. Is that 2 joints?
It's probably a troll.
Yeah.
I don't think 2 joints would name himself that though.
Most likely not.
So.
Yeah. Oh, Poopy, do you have a mic connected now?
No.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
So, yeah, damn, still 102 people in here listening to this. I don't know how y'all do it.
Hey, you're people love the RX, man. Got to give it up for RX.
Yeah, probably our oh yeah, definitely.
You're good.
Yeah.
But hey, like, card was crap. Whole Macy's okay. If like the seizure shit was real, I mean, Moss could be right that it's the like we like could you imagine Macy retiring? Isn't she like early 30s?
She's 27.
Oh Jesus. At 27 years old.
What's up, Jamie?
Yo. So
what's up, Jamie?
Up so bad. My setup is terrible.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Like the Macy shit that's the first. Like I don't even know what to say to that. Boy, like that's one of the weirdest things I've ever fucking seen in the sport.
What even happened? I was distracted the whole main card. What happened?
We'll go over the full card in a minute. Who the fuck is that?
But they essentially they were like the co-main event happened. Like everything was on schedule. They came in the back. They told Blanchfield like 6 minutes for the 6 minutes until walkout. They probably told the same to Macy, and then either they said I guess they reported that Macy was having seizures in the back. So after the 6-minute walkout warning was announced, it started at that point, and they come back. Gloves were on, yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, like
Of course,
I don't even know what.
it's like. Of course, the crazy thing happens whenever I'm not paying attention.
You fucking didn't get to see Macy Barber earn Blanchfield. I don't think you're gonna
Yeah,
be upset about that.
that might be a plus.
I don't know. Like I don't know. Depending on how bad it is, if Barber can heal up, I could see them rebooking that fight. Probably. Let's see. How quick could she probably fight? Maybe put that on the Poirier card. I know that's wishful thinking and probably impossible, but I think that'd be cool to the Poirier card.
I think Blanchfield said no, like she's done with Macy. Which
I think,
how can you blame her?
No,
Now,
I think
it's the same night, so she's upset. But you're right. I mean, you would like to do that fight again. Those two need to fight each other to see who's next.
they're gonna do Earn Manon too. I think the winner of tonight was gonna fight Manon, and I think then with what happened, you have Earn fight Manon. I know it's Aaron. I'm gonna say Earn, and for Macy, let's look at the top 15 and take a look. See, I don't even know who would you have Macy fight if she fights again. And knock on wood. Let's see. Macy could fight the winner of Rose Maverick in a few weeks, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah,
Rose and Maverick are fighting
in Atlanta. I think the co-main to Usman.
Oh God, Miranda.
Great co-main event. That's your problem, not Thug Rose in 2025. That's my fucking problem. Rose is a joke. Maverick's okay. She should win that fight.
I can't stand the buzz, man.
Well, Pat Barry won't allow it.
You think it's because of Pat Barry?
I can take a few guesses. Like,
just controlling the shit out of
her. Fucking be blunt. We know the dude's a pedophile. Come on now.
Oh, there's no question.
Like he goddamn, man. So. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, it's not going to help Rose because she's still going to get fucked up because she's washed. And getting rid of Trevor Whitman was the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah, Trevor Whitman's a good coach.
What the fuck is POD? He looks like a member of Pod. Do I want to know?
It's a band.
Okay, I guess it was a compliment then. Maybe.
God, I can't remember the name of them. That's dumb. I know that.
Never heard of them.
Okay.
You've never heard of POD?
I guess it's just POD. Actually, the dude's kind of on to something. Okay, I guess that's not a guy.
It's literally a black guy.
I don't know what one you're looking at.
There's literally a black guy right here. I'm not black.
No, what?
Payable on death. My company actually does use POD in chat all the time. Well, in notes, but I shouldn't say chat. But
someone is definitely trying to troll us because someone's backstage.
Oh, I know I was reading some of the comments.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty fucked up.
Who the fuck's using Smokey's name in the backstage? Because I know Smokey, he would never have his camera on dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They've done 2 joints. They've done Smokey. Who's
I can take a guess who it is. I would hate to be right.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think.
What do you put it past that guy?
I think it was the troll in chat earlier.
I don't think
probably. Whatever. We're not letting him in, so he can go fuck himself.
Exactly.
But yeah, I can't believe I'm doing this shit. It feels weird not seeing Moss here.
Right?
Yeah, like what the fuck am I doing?
Jamie, tell him he's doing good, man.
Huh?
Tell him he's doing good.
I can't hear you. Sorry, say that one more time.
Tell him he's doing good.
Oh yeah, you're doing great actually. I sent him a message. I said he's doing good. What did I say? Good luck.
Thank you. Oy vey. Well, goddamn, 94 people, still crazy. Probably not what I expected when Moss ended stream.
But hey, so when do you think you'll drop your 317 or 316?
It's every breakdown's Friday. I try to try to get them out Friday 1 p.m. EST, maybe a little later, but usually Friday early. And maybe maybe I'll do a live stream.
Do you have some early picks for fucking Sugar and Murat?
Oh yeah, Murat's gonna win. We know that. I'm gonna, of course, put my pick in as O'Malley, but Murat's winning that fight pretty easily. Again, maybe even easier.
So you're picking Murat, but in goat milk you would do Sugar?
Yep. Yeah, I'll make biased picks all the time. Like I don't give a fuck. I did not think Ludovic was gonna win tonight. I still put a pick in.
See, I would go opposite, like, because I told Moss all fucking week that JDM was gonna win, but on goat milk, like, I want to win a week, so I picked Bilal, which Moss gave me fucking hell for.
As he should. Fuck Bilal.
I was picking JDM. Me and Smokey, we were picking JDM like the entire time, and then like. So it's like you would think you would go opposite. So you think that you would put Marab in goat milk, but obviously want Sean to win.
No, I guess that makes sense. But I'm gonna put my pick in as who I want to win, and I do this for fun, so I don't care about taking. No, I have no I am the best predictor. I'm a shitty predictor. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm guessing like every single other person, but I have fun also. So. Trust me, I hope I get that pick right, because that means my favorite fighter won. But there's not a flying fucking... Well, actually, a flying knee would be his only chance in hell, so... So, I don't know. I hope to be proven wrong, and O'Malley knocks him out in the first 2 rounds, but I'm going to be very disappointed when he gets fucked in the ass again on Saturday. Him and Juliana are gonna be having pretty rough nights, I feel.
Oh, God, I hope Kayla smashes. I think like Kayla's biggest adversary is the weight cut, right?
She's made it twice now. That's been like every time you bring that up, I've said the same thing. She's made it twice now, so it should not be a big deal.
She made 135 twice?
Yeah, Holly and Ketlin.
No, because I think it was 136 though she made. She actually never got down to 135.
Let's check your facts. I never thought about that yet, because in a title fight, that's a problem. Good call. 136. What was it against Holly? But 1 more pound, I doubt it's gonna kill her, or even a half a pound. That's all you would need. 136. I think she can make 1 more pound. Hopefully, knock on wood.
Yeah. Plus, you could always cut the hair if you needed to, right? Like when
the bald Harrison, please give us bald Harrison. She already looks like she's already female Brock Lesnar.
Oh, could you imagine? Like she probably with that nose on her, she probably looks like a dude with no hair.
Yeah. She's a dude now. Make her bald. Jesus Christ. That'd be amazing, bald Harrison.
Jamie, are you outside?
I am. I'm at my grandma's house. So.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
There's like bugs everywhere, so like I'm like swatting them.
Don't let them get to shoulders.
So I don't know if I'm gonna be here too often or too long.
Don't let them get to shoulders. That's the money maker.
Bro, one of my nails broke off. I got so mad.
Damn.
Sucked.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But we're meant to be talking about the card that happened tonight, not next week. I forgot about that.
All right.
Oh my god, it actually did get 5 tonight. Aldo, Jan, and Dos Santos actually got 5 tonight. Good, it did. It deserved it.
Really?
Is that for real, or was that like Tapology?
No, that's official. Like that, because look at Levitt and where is the other one? Ramiz. God, okay, so the Jacoby thing is bullshit. Respect for them for doing the right thing here. They earned it. I can't believe it, but they earned it.
You know, one thing we could that would never ever happen again is the first fight being the fight of the night. I wonder how many UFC events that's ever happened.
Oh, that's probably, you can count on one hand. Like I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, trying to think, have I ever, because I've been watching every card for a long time now, I can't ever remember that. Like, it probably has happened, we don't remember, but Like, God, like I know the last few and they haven't goddamn finish a sentence. I know they've been starting a lot of cards lately with female fights, and they've been doing pretty good. But yeah, in fight of the night, not expected at all. Respect to them, they earned it. That was a really good fight.
Fight of the night. That is wild, bro.
They deserve it. So, which again, never thought I would say that about those two fucking tomato cans, but what can you say?
Yeah, that's legit wild though.
Yeah, well, yeah. At least Dos Santos got a paycheck on her way out because she's getting that ass cut. Like you lost to Alice Ardelion convincingly.
Yeah, both of their faces were fucked up though. Like they each had two fucking black.
They already are.
I thought Brazil was gonna do a lot better than she did.
Yeah, like I thought, everyone picked Dos Santos. Ardellion's awful, and a lot of people think Dos Santos got robbed in her first two UFC fights, which I agree with half of it. But yeah, like she looked terrible. She couldn't strike for shit. Couldn't get a takedown, save her goddamn career. Terrible.
Yeah, you know my rule generally is like when you don't really know either fighter, but one of them is Brazilian, you take the Brazilian.
not the Romanian, not Alexander Romanov style.
Yeah, it's just like because you know Brazil obviously are pretty good. It's Brazil and America, like well, I guess Russia too, but more Dagestan.
Brother, they've not been doing too hot lately.
So Oki and Aswell, I was surprised because you talked a lot about that Aswell Oki fight on your.
Aswell did great. I don't want Aswell did so good. He didn't win, but for going up a weight class on short notice against a guy like Oki, who I don't think's great, but hits hard, he looked amazing. I can't wait to see Aswell down at 45 on a full camp. So I'll take.
I didn't know he went up a weight.
Yeah, he's a featherweight. He stepped on Tuesday for Marquel Medeiros.
Oh, that's right, because they switched. Because is that the Oban Elliott partner?
No,
switch?
no. That was Billy and Ramiz.
That was Billy and Ramiz.
No, this was just. It was meant to be. Actually, I'll show right here because Tapology has canceled fights. It was meant to be Marquel and Oki, and then Marquel pulled out. Who's actually fighting next week now? I guess he had a stomach bug, from what I heard. And now, yeah. So.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
but yeah, and you talked a lot about Aswell, and I'm just like, God, I've never, like, I don't remember hearing about this guy. But yeah, he did pretty good. Like, surprisingly held his own. He
looked good on Contender Series. Like, I know Bogdan-Grad's not a great O, but A, he probably should have won that fight. B, either way, like, both guys should have got contracted. It's the only Contender Series fight ever to get bonuses. It got fight of the night. So yeah, I knew Aswell would do good. I didn't maybe picking him to win was a bit of a reach, but he looked good. A lot of people think he won round one. I think he got 3-0'd, but either way, minor details. And I'm excited to see him down at featherweight. Dude's good.
Minor details. I like that.
Like Aswell has zero goddamn power. Holy shit! But he's good.
He might have more power down at featherweight.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, how many knockouts does he have on his record? I don't think many. 5 knockouts, 5 decisions. So he's a 50-50 guy. So, and he huh?
Oh, sorry. Finish your point. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna bring some out. You can finish yours first.
When you were just talking about like seeing if he's ever knocked anybody out, I was gonna see if like Gamrot's ever had a knockout.
He did. He knocked out.
He probably has.
I think he knocked out Scott Holtzman, or am I thinking of someone else? Or that Benil who knocked him out? Yeah, he knocked out Scott Holtzman, and that's the only knockout. So, yeah, Gamrot.
Right.
Yeah, Gamrot's not knocking people out. Well, actually, he would have 2 finishes on the record if you count Fiziev, but that's the most bullshit win I've ever fucking seen. So, 8 KO wins.
What happened? Didn't Fiziev hurt his knee in that fight?
Blew out his knee in round 2.
Right.
Fiziev would have won that fight, but I think that was the end of Fiziev's career because I think Ignacio was about to beat his ass. Like, Fiziev is kind of, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited for Fiziev and Ignacio, though. Anyone new backstage want to get in this bitch?
Is that Poopy back there?
Yeah, who knows if he actually has a mic now.
Yo, I gotta go. Too hot and there's $3, but if you do stream again, I'll definitely do a co-host as long as it's not on a Saturday.
Bet, yeah, I'll fucking stream a lot more because it's actually fun. So,
Yeah,
cool.
I'll be in chat the whole time. So yeah, for sure.
Cool. Thanks for
Cheers.
dropping in, man.
See you, Jamie.
Cheers.
Damn, there goes all my views.
Right? They only came for me.
Hey, yo, do you want to use better fucking wording?
I mean,
They
they probably are doing both.
No, they come for RX, they stay for Jamie.
Yeah. Hey, I'll take that. No. See you, James. Man.
Poopy can't get his mic working?
Yeah, damn, we're losing all our views, man. Goddamn,
How
I
many
need
we
my.
at now?
We're 80 something. What are we at?
That's
the
still
moment?
pretty good.
At 85, so and we're up to 90 subscribers. Holy fuck! I was at 72 for like 8 years. God
In 48 hours it changes. Damn it, Poopy! I wish you could talk, man.
damn, that's a sentence.
Good call. Good call.
I'll take him back. Maybe he'll fix his stuff eventually, but right now I'll take him backstage. But yeah, Aswell was a good pick and on paper he did better than expected, and that's that. So
now, going to the next fight with Levitt and Holloway, right? Like I watch all of UFC, so I watch Tough. I know you do too. And like we're Tough fans, like we're UFC fans, so
yeah.
we watch it. I thought Holloway was really good on Tough, right? I thought he was really strong. He obviously knows his grappling. I don't know if he's a black belt in BBJ, but he's got to be up there. So I know he's got a ground game, but my God, Jordan Levitt made him look like less than average.
I get that point of how thinking Holloway is good coming off Tough, but in hindsight, you look back who he beat and how awful that season, I'll say it right now, I've not watched every Tough season, but I can almost make a bet that Tough season has the worst pool of fighters of all time. Like that was the dumbest Tough season of all time. Connor, Chandler, and a bunch of scrubs. Like every prospect they had lost. Like that was so Kurt winning that season kind of doesn't mean shit, and then you look who he beat, some Irish fraud who was only there because he's Irish, and Jason Knight, who's the human punching bag.
Brad Katona. God, I hate Brad Katona.
I'll give Katona respect. He's not great, but he's probably a better fighter than Connor now. So, I don't know. I respect Katona. He did just get flatlined, but that kid he fought was really fucking good. So
he was. But when you're talking about like worst seasons of Tough,
Kurt Holloway and Brad Katona.
I watched I don't know, I was just on YouTube, right, and you're showing like the best of Tough, and they did a lot on the Ronda Rousey. God, Ronda Rousey is such a skank. Like I cannot stand her. And God, whatever her boyfriend was, Armin or something.
Yeah.
And then against Misha Tate and fucking what was her boyfriend's name at the time? Oh my God,
wasn't it Brian Caraway?
Caraway, that's it. Yes, good call. Oh my God, that shit was hilarious watching Caraway thinking that he's actually good. But talk about that season. There's only there's two active fighters that from that season that still fight. One is Juliana Pena. She won it for the girls, and the other one was Davy Grant.
Well, at least they got one good fighter out of that, and Pena.
So, there's definitely more stars from Contender Series than there is Tough, but they're different circumstances. So it's a lot. You can't really compare the two because you got to be good one night, on Contender when you got to live with the dudes you're fighting with, which is not easy.
Yeah, I don't know. There's been every Tough season usually have that one really decent fighter, if not many. And man, that season with Kurt winning was awful. The best fighter, I don't even think won. Timur Valiev, who a lot of people think got robbed against Katona in the semifinals. So
Oh, that's right. That's right. I definitely didn't want to see Katona a two-time champion. That kind of says a lot about the show, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I said the other night, like since Tough came back with Ortega and Volk, who have been the fighters to come off it that were actually good? Brian Battle and Brady Houston. Who else? Then third best would probably be what, Andre Petrosky, like, or
That's
fucking,
right.
or who else came from the show?
Camaro came from the show. Like they
Well,
showed some
yeah.
previous winners.
Oh yeah,
Um,
before they took a break, they still were getting good winners, but ever since they came back, god damn man, Juliana Miller and Mo Usman.
yes. Oh my God, Juliana Miller. I can't. Oh,
Like,
she's
come
so.
on. Like, it's just garbage.
But she is one of those people. Moss had brought up a point. Like she's one of those people. Like that you look at her sometimes, and you're like, oh, she's hot, and then you see her, and you're like, ah, what was I fucking thinking?
Well, actually, someone just made a good point in chat. Kurt was not the only tough winner on the card. Macy.
I'm in
Yeah,
here. Yeah.
I've got Macy one tough. Oh, God.
Macy won tough.
Yeah, 28, which was Whitaker Gastelum, if I'm correct. Let's see, was that Whitaker Kelvin, the last one before they took a break? Yes. Yeah, that was who won that? Macy and Juan Espino.
Oh, you're saying Chason.
Chasson.
How does Macy Barber lose to Roxanne Modafferi?
Not being a good fighter.
Oh my God! When they said like her two losses were Roxanne and then somebody good, like
Grasso.
Grosso. That's it. That's it. God, Roxanne Modafferi. She was on that show of Tough too with Misha and Rousey.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the female rosters got padded out because of Tough. Like, goddamn, like a lot of, like, at one point, a lot of the female fighters were tough fighters. Now, there's some still lurking around, but, like, even over the roster overall, there's not a lot of tough fighters still standing. Like, Kamaru's almost done. Moreno is probably the best one still standing. Unless I'm
Oh
blanking on someone
yes.
that badly. Like,
Oh, speaking of just thinking of Marino, thinking of that division, are you picking Pantoja against Kai Kara?
biasedly, yes, but I think Pantoja's gonna cuddle him.
He does just love to grapple, but I guess
Like
really good when you can do both. Pantoja's so good. He's so
not,
good.
he lost to Steve Ursig.
I know.
Like
Ursek won that fight.
Pantoja's not good. I've never been sold on him. Like, what has he really done? Like, God, this card looks good. Like there's people who saying he can even sniff DJ as the greatest flyweight of all time need to stop. Like, this is your greatest flyweight of all time. Get fucked. Like DJ wipes the floor of this dude in every aspect of MMA, record, fight. Like, goddamn, man, get real.
I think Brandon Royval is probably going to be. I think he's going to. Like, if it wasn't for Pantoja, he would be champ probably.
Yeah, at this point for sure.
I really like Royval. He's American, obviously. You know, we need an American champ, but God, Pantoja's so good. But I really would love to see Kai Kara France beat him.
Oh yeah, I think everyone does because again, no one wants to like. Even Kai Kara's not great. I think Kai Kara's a little, but like even he's a more interesting champion than Pantoja.
Yeah, I do give credit to Pantoja because he does at least he at least speaks English and stuff.
Yeah. So I don't fucking know. Like, more than likely, Pantoja's gonna retain and then fight Royval again, beat him. Like, I'm trying to think who in that division's gonna like Moreno can't beat him. We know Royval can't beat him. I doubt Kai Kara's gonna beat him. Like, we already know Ursig did, but bullshit.
Yeah. How is he going to fight? There could Ursig's young enough. That could happen again. But isn't Pantoja at the end of his career?
He's like 35. 35. So just send Joshua Van in there. Goddamn, let him get that belt.
Joshua Van, I would love to see him as champ, dude. I like Josh.
Yeah, like Josh is great, man. Can't wait to see him fight on that
him.
O'Malley card.
I think he's, and he's not a boring fighter. He actually like throws down.
Yeah, like I can't wait to see him on that fucking. He's fighting next week, so I can't wait to see him.
Yeah, he's active too, like really active.
He's flyweight Kevin Holland. And actually, him and Charles Johnson were fighting to see who fucking gets stay more active. And I think Van won that.
Kevin Holland, dude, that's fucking gangsta. That's a great call out, bro.
Yeah, like if you're if you're gonna be active, you're gonna get compared to Kevin Holland because that's the king of activity, if that's a word. So,
you know, speaking of Kevin Holland, like for him to like he's like, yeah, I'm going after the record for like most fights. Like it's just like he doesn't even care about winning anymore. He just wants to fight, and he's losing. Like, God, he's got to pick a weight class, right, and be welterweight. He can't fight at middle.
No, not really. I don't think he can, but I don't think he's just trying to fucking fight. So I respect him for that, and who doesn't love Kevin Holland? But I agree. I think his how active he has been has really hurt his career. Not saying he would have went far even not being active, but definitely if he was a little smarter, he could probably have a lot better records than 14-10. So
14-10, holy cow!
Yeah, and I don't even know if he won that Gunnar Nelson fight, to be honest. So, but he's gonna beat Luque next week, so that's cool. But
that's right. Luque and Holland. Yeah, he better not lose to Vicente.
In 2025, jeez.
He's a G though.
Luque was really good. Yeah, Luque was good, but man, like you're not. He hasn't done shit. Like his last one was that fraud Garimbo. Like,
did you think it was funny when they went like on the first episode of Tough that Chael brought in Colby Covington?
Yeah, I'm not shocked by that. Even for like the jokes aside, Colby could be a really good wrestling coach. Like the dude's he knows how to fucking wrestle. He's not gonna teach you shit else, but that man knows how to wrestle.
Yeah, that's a good point. You got to respect him for that.
I don't think Kiesa's there just for fucking vibes. He's there to teach him how to fucking grapple.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh God, Kiesa's season of Tough.
Yeah, the live season beating.
Yeah, that's right. It was the live season. I did like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know. Kiesa is one of the few tough fighters still standing. Somehow he's getting better with age. I don't know how the fuck that's possible.
When they went through they started the season, I can't remember. I'll have to rewatch that first episode. They talked about like all of the really good guys to come out of that. I don't know if they talked about champions or if they talked about I think they did talk. I think they brought up champions. I can't remember everybody that's came through Tough, but yeah, I think this shows. I think this season's going to be good. It just like we're always used to the coaches fighting, and now since Chandler and McGregor, and now we got DC and Chael. It's like now we got 2 seasons in a row that the coaches aren't fighting. Did I miss a show in between them?
Yeah, I was gonna say, was Chandler Connor the last one last year? I think it was.
No, you're right. That was 2 years ago. I can't. I thought that was the last one, but maybe
Val and Grasso.
Oh,
Valentina and Grasso. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Right, that's right.
Who even won that season? That Santos kid who just beat Yusuf, who sucks, and Ryan Loader. Wow, great winners.
Oh, that's right, Ryan Loader. Yep, that's right, because Myron Santos was in it.
Yeah. God, man, Tough has fallen off. God. Myron fucking Santos and Ryan Loader. Oof. Some high shoes to fill, boys.
Yeah, and we can't really tell how good Ryan Loader is, but he's not very.
Well, he just got his fucking head stomped in by Bakoyev, so he's just a shittier Chris Weidman, who's already shitty. So,
do you think that GFL happens?
No, that shit's dead. Like that shit, like nothing's rebooked. So some of the fighters are already fighting. Like I know Arlovsky was meant to do that shit. He's fighting in BKFC. Holly's doing boxing. That shit's dead. Almost like I won't be shocked if PFO buys them or a lot of those fighters go to PFO. Like I think yeah, Kevin Lee just signed with PFO, so GFO's dead.
Oh, Kevin Lee.
PFO will be dead soon. So even with the UFC doing this bullshit tonight, they'll live longer and forever compared to PFO.
Yeah. It's just like you'll never be as successful unless you have like the UFC where they're constantly doing fights. Even though we get this Apex card tonight with 9 motherfucking fights, like it's still more than PFL's done in 4 months.
Yeah. Like just to look at the next PFL card, the only time anyone will look up PFL. Let's see, what's the next card? We just hit the beginning of June, so June 12th. Let's see, what do we got going on? Let's go from bottom to top. Garbage, 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 garbage. Probably garbage.
Braga, Pineda.
That's a decent main event. That's a decent main event. I don't know any of the other jabronis. They suck. Next.
Oh, I did. Yeah, that's going to be a really good main event. Actually, that Gene is really good, and same with Jason Jackson.
Yeah, so I'll give him main event. Outside of that, yeah, it's normal PFO slop. How they're still in business, I don't know. And then the legendary Kevin Lee main event in 2025. Liz Carmouche co-main event. Jake Hadley. Yeah. How are they in business?
How can you get anything done when it's like you fight like there's like 5 events a year in PFL? 5.
The tournament thing has a lot of potential done right. Like if the UFC did a type of tournament thing, it would work perfectly because they would have cards in between. But doing this tournament and then 2 months break and the tournament falling apart every goddamn second. Dakota's not in it. Fucking half their good fighters have already went to the UFC. Where the fuck is Nemkov, who needs to sign up to UFC already? Like Kevin Lee is one of the biggest names in your tournament. Like Jake Hadley is in your semifinals. Like get legit, man. Like
I like Jake Hadley. He did actually pretty good in his opening fight, but yeah, I think you got a great idea where you say like they need to have fights in between the tournament. You're right. The tournament would be great the right way, and those are the fighters in the tournament, and then there's cards. But it's like how many fighters were in Bellator, and then how many fighters were in PFL. And then now there's that many fighters in PFL, and they fight again. Like you're saying, there's fucking 5 cards a year.
How did you get bought by a promotion and you still have shitty fighters? Like PFL, the PFL roster should be amazing right now after buying Bellator, but like it's not. Like outside of Cyborg, what the fuck do they have to cling on to anymore? Dakota and Cyborg?
Yeah, like, when is Dakota fighting?
I think she's not in a tournament. She's fighting some tomato can on like some special card. Well, they can't really afford to do anything because they're still paying Francis.
So you're saying she's not in a tournament?
Nope, she's fighting some random no-name off the fucking street.
Samuka Inaba.
And let's see how good this fighter is. I can tell you right now how easy Dakota wins this. 34 years old. Yeah, Dakota wins in about 2 minutes. Next.
Oh, if that. Yeah, it's not going to take long. Unless the girl gets a lucky takedown or some shit.
Come to the UFC already, man. Get the fuck out of there.
Yes. Yeah, there's a few people. She needs to. What weight class does she fight at?
Flyweight. She would be the champ right now if she was in the UFC. Like, she smashes Val's 25.
25.
She would smash Val's goddamn teeth in.
Yeah.
Like, let's just be fucking blunt about it.
If Chubbs heard that, he'd be pissed. He is definitely a Valentina fan.
Good for him. Like
She
I'm
did
good.
look better tonight, like seeing her, but yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking what a waste of talent like Dakota having her fight no names in fucking McDonald's. Like I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, but whatever.
Having her fight McDonald's.
Like they only have like a few fighters left that's worth caring about, and that's Dakota's definitely top of the list. AJ, Nemkov, Cyborg. Like if I'm forgetting someone, they probably are not good anyway. Like I know everyone hypes up that fucking Johnny Album or whatever the fuck his name is, but like who cares? Like,
Oh, Johnny Eblin, yes.
yeah,
He's
like
right above that Dakota picture.
yeah, like, and then these like you think UFC prelims are bad? Who?
Yeah, I don't think I've
How
heard
could you
any of
hear
those.
of any of them? Like, I don't know. I don't know how they're still in business. And like, even again, with how bad tonight was, PFL wishes they could have a card 10% as good as what we saw tonight.
Yeah, there's no question. And tonight was so pathetic, like it really was. Like,
Yeah,
and
we're not
I
even
mean, again.
talking about it. It's so fucking pathetic. Yeah, this first line of the poster, that's how I feel. Blah. By the way, what genius? Like I know everyone made fun of this when it came out. What genius thought of this?
Yeah, let's run their names down the middle in between them. Barber. Yeah.
Like
Blah,
goddamn.
Inchfield versus Barber. Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
That describes the card.
It really, like, that's a good point. It really does. The card was, I mean, again, like, after, I think was like after the Dustin Jacoby fight, I think that was like the last good fight on the whole card.
Mermez looked good.
Yes. Yeah, he did. I like that guy.
To continue talking about the card, because we left out Jordan. What's up, Jordan Levitt? Yeah, Levitt looked good. I don't think we can say much more there. God, no one wants to come in tonight. Damn. Haters.
What about Nascimento and Philo? What's your thoughts on that?
And that's when the ball started rolling down the hill, because holy shit, was this not great. I thought this would be a really fun grappling match, and it was not. How do two, like, super Brazilian grapplers not have a get-up game to save their fucking life?
Yeah, people are too acceptant of bottom position.
Yeah, like, goddamn, bro. Like, no matter whoever got on top won the round. Like, you could just fucking skip to the end of the round. You know they would still be there. Like, neither guy had any fucking want to get up. Neither guy could get up. Neither guy could strike. I don't think either threw a punch, really. Like, Nascimento's pretty much a bantamweight fighting a flyweight. So, yeah, I really just, I called this the underrated fight of the week, and I thought it'd be really good, but
yeah, I remember that in your breakdown.
yeah, like I really expected better between like I guess if you want to say, oh, they were rusty, yes, because they haven't fought in years, but also just fight, you fucks.
Yeah, that there was just too much holding and not. I thought Philo was better than that. I really did.
And how ass is Mukayev that he almost lost to this guy? I just want to point that out. How ass is Muhammad Mukayev? He pretty much got arm barred or leg barred by this guy.
Wasn't Makayev the guy that got kicked out after the shit
like,
with Starboy?
Yeah. Dude, people still want him back. Like, dude, he's boring and he's not good. Like, I want to, like, if you're boring, get the fuck out. I don't care how good you are. If you're boring, I don't want to cut Eviliyev. Like, he's boring. I don't care. I'm here to be entertained. I don't care about who can sniff the other guy's nuts better. and casual. Yeah, you're damn right. I want to do a fight. Like, why? I'll give all the respect to these two clowns right here. They fought more than these two. Holy shit. We'll get to that. Well, I can't really say much there. And yeah, Alice Ardoyan fought more and looked more impressive than Mateusz Gamrot because she actually tried to fight.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. That's really sad, man.
Like, goddamn.
What what a fucking shit card.
Well, at least when I have to record the recap in a little bit, it's gonna be quick and easy.
Yeah, let me tell you about it, and it's over. Good night.
Yeah,
Have a good night, guys.
I'll still drag it out an hour. Don't worry. Like, look at this canceled fucking situation, man.
Oh,
Like,
I
this
was
card,
just gonna ask you about that.
this could have been so
Don't
good.
you think that there's just been so many canceled fights lately?
Yeah, but I want to say yeah, but I don't think the Morales card has a lot of cancellations. Like, I think it's just a card by card thing. Some cards just get really fucking
But like,
unlucky.
remember how Gastelum was gonna fight Piper, and I know
Yeah.
they've rescheduled that, but like, there's just been so many fights lately that like
Never mind, Jesus Christ.
one or two. It seems like there's a fight canceled every card now.
Every
Like,
day, every day.
Yeah, and then they get somebody to fill the spot, and then it's just like, and then another person ends up canceling. Right? It's just, God, you almost need backups for every single fight.
Like, even a card that hasn't even happened yet had cancellations. Thankfully, everyone got a replacement here, but Jesus Christ, I can wrap everyone in bubble wrap already. God damn. Someone check on Hamzat. Please. Check on Hamzat. I don't like all this cancellation talk with Hamzat being booked at the moment.
Yeah, and is Marab's toe going to be okay for their fight?
And it's been like a week now, so he should be fine. Just wrap that shit up. Who fought with broken toes? Piera fought, was it Jamal with broken toes? So yeah, you should be fine. It's a broken toe. Just wrap that bitch up enough and you're good. Yeah, next week's card is pretty good. I agree with that, MP. Next week's card has benefited a lot from cancellations. So, like, it was super kind of dry at the bottom, and now it actually has got some really decent fights to add to it last second. Like these two are added like today or yesterday, so some more depth to the card.
Chaos Williams, God, that guy's gonna get knocked out.
I don't know, like that's a tough fight. Someone's probably going down against Adrius, who was meant to fight tonight, but Trevin Giles literally slipped and hit his head and had to pull out after the weigh-ins. Huh?
Jeez, man.
This card's good. This card's really fun. I'm excited for next week.
Oh, that's when the Gastelum Piper event finally is. God,
on the pay-per-view, no less. Oh joy!
You don't like that fight?
Not on pay-per-view. Like the featured bout of a pay-per-view in 2025? No. Like, I think, but the bad thing, what fight would you put over it? Like, the only one you can make a case for is Maxim, or not Maxim, Murzakanov. But like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to see Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer on a pay-per-view main event.
What do you consider the feature fight?
Pyfer's the featured fight, but I think it should be Patchy.
No, but I'm saying, like, it's the. Are you saying it's the fight before the co-main?
Yeah, that's what a featured fight is. That's what I've been told it is. So we have Pyfer's the featured fight. Holland open.
So there's only 4 on the opening. Oh no, the Patchy and Mario are the opening to the card, to paper.
No, okay. Holland's Holland's opening Tapology is not set it yet.
So then what is Patchy next?
Yeah, it goes Holland, Patchy, Pyfer, title. So.
Holland, which I think, Patchy, Pyfer, title. Okay.
Yeah. Pyfer's the red herring there. The other 4 fights are fine, but like Joe Pyfer, Kelvin Gastelum, neither are ranked. One's a fraud, one's a fat fuck. Why are we doing this?
Yeah, I agree with Mr. 509. He says he's excited for next week. It's been almost 3 weeks without an actual main event.
No, Morales was good. Morales was good. I don't want to hear any. Let's not change the narrative now. The Morales card was really good.
It's a great card.
Yeah. Like, yeah, tonight sucked, but we've had some decent luck lately. Like the Morales card was decent a few weeks ago. Road to UFC was okay. So, and then now we go to an interesting pay-per-view.
That road to the UFC was, I think it wasn't it on a weekday? Because I remember I was at work.
It was Thursday and Friday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something.
Did you watch it live?
No, God no. What I did is I rewatched it on that Saturday because there was no fights last week. So.
Do you have Fight Pass?
Yeah. You pretty much need it now with them getting kicked off ESPN. like sooner than later. Like so.
I do like ESPN, but I absolutely hate ESPN. Like
It's so
Moss was
ass.
having issues tonight. I've had tons of issues. And then obviously like Moss has had the like where the stats aren't showing and
Yeah.
like I really think UFC is gonna go with somebody else, but I almost think like you have to stay at ESPN. I really do.
I agree, but I think they could benefit from leaving. Like they should just like they need to let go of the pay per view idea because pay per view's dead. You need to do what
Dude,
the W. They need to do what
honestly,
W.
I would be like it would be cool if they just were on YouTube.
What they should do is what the WWE has done, and they put their pay per views on a streaming service. If you get the service, you watch the pay per views. It's that simple. Pay per views dead. You're not gonna. No one's buying a pay per view in 2025 for $80. Makes like put it on a streaming service, $5-10, and then let people watch it. Like it's that simple, in my opinion. They'd be so much better. Because again, no one's buying a pay per view.
So what you think that are you saying that like all of the other stuff is fine, like fight nights and stuff are on ESPN, but then on the pay-per-view cards you go to a streaming service like what, Amazon Prime?
Yeah, some along those lines. That's what WWE does. They have all their shit. Like they have some shit on Netflix, some shit here. I think the UFC is gonna go to Netflix. To be honest,
Netflix.
I won't be shocked to go to Netflix because they're like
God, I don't want to
ESPN's
have to get
done.
that fucking streaming service.
Yeah, but I think it's the most likely because I think they're done with ESPN. I don't think Amazon Prime. Maybe I could see them doing a card on Amazon Prime, but I think that's about the long and short of it. And then what
Yeah, I
else
think
is
Yeah, I think you're right. I think like unless like because I think ESPN's going to try to lowball them at first, they would have to come up with a huge fucking number to blow the UFC out of the water, where they couldn't like.
no? I don't. The UFC needs to get on their good graces because the ESPN's pissed at them for running shit like this every week.
Oh, wow, I didn't think about that side of it.
You're wasting like because of course this is gonna be one of the most like fucking promoted things of the week, and when it's this, it's gonna you're gonna piss off ESPN, and then the pay per views don't even work half the time. They're not worth buying anyway. Why are we wasting time promoting something that sucks every week on purpose almost? Like
Yeah,
I get ESPN. I would be pissed too if I had to fucking promote this shit.
yeah, and ESPN's gone up. I got it when it was $4.99, and now it's like I think it's
Yeah,
ten
that
ninety
too.
nine or $15.99.
Yeah, like Jesus Christ. Like or hell, again, they might just we brought it up a minute ago. They might just move everything to Fight Pass. Why not? I don't know why they haven't done that yet. Like it's a Euro streaming service. Well, why not use it?
Well, how much is Fight Pass?
Is it like 5 or 10? It's not that expensive. It'd probably go up if they moved everything there, but still, what, $20 for everything? Even ESPN didn't have everything, but $20 for everything UFC, LFA, Invicta, Karate Combat, yada yada. Why not just use Fight Pass? Hey, make Fight Pass the biggest MMA streaming service in the world, like what boxing has tried to do with streaming services. I don't get trying to go to ESPN or any Netflix.
Is it on the UFC website?
Probably. I would be shocked if they're not promoting it somewhere.
But I'm saying when you watch Fight Pass events, what is it on?
It's just its own app.
Oh, UFC Fight Pass is its own app. Okay, I got you. Duh.
So I don't know why they're so against using Fight Pass outside of just throwing shitty fucking early prelims on there. So
Yeah, no, no doubt.
like next week they're gonna throw 3 early prelims on Fight Pass. Like, ooh, like why not just have the whole card and actually use your streaming service for more than LFA? Like it's pretty much LFA Fight Pass. Like the UFC's never fucking on. Like not a single fight on tonight's card aired live on Fight Pass. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either, dude.
But that would take the UFC using a goddamn brain cell, which we know is pretty goddamn rare these days.
Yeah, it's very rare. Let's be honest. And Dana doesn't
Goddamn.
even bother to show up to these events anymore.
What, dude? I think they're lucky he didn't show up tonight. He would have fucking killed someone.
Maybe the old Dana that cared about the UFC, but like this Dana's going to be like, oh, I can't help it. Shit happens.
Oh, if it was any other fight but the main event kind of like I think the minutes beforehand, so they couldn't like promote our new main event. Da, 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 da. So I think he's probably fuming, especially at Macy, the fighter they've given every chance to not fucking to not fucking what am I thinking? The fighter they've tried to promote as much as they can, and then she does this shit in her first main event after missing weight and being off for a year. Some heads would have rolled.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, because you go back to like the tough days, right? Where Dana, like, especially if a fighter missed weight, he kicked you off the fucking show. He'd
Yeah.
make you explain it in front of everybody, why you were a pussy and you couldn't make weight and you quit,
Yeah.
and you don't belong here. There's too much of this shit nowadays, and I mean there has to be something done with these weight cuts, but it's like you have the advantage when you're walking around 35, 40 pounds heavier than what you fight at.
Yeah. Like, it's like weight cutting, we all know is bullshit, but at the same time, the UFC's not telling these, well, outside of Joe Alvarez, who they want to keep at lightweight for no reason. Outside of him, they don't tell fighters to make these weight cuts. Like, yeah, but with Macy, it's a weird case because she shouldn't fight at bantamweight. She'd be way too small, so she's kind of in a fucked position.
You're saying she's too small for 135?
I don't think she could fight at 135.
No, I think you're right. I
would be fucking like, even with how low level that pool is up there, like 27. She's 27, so maybe, but 5'5", like, dude, their fighters there were like 5'10". Like, Chasson is like towering over her. Like,
God, going to that fight, that Macy fight, like that's disappointing. That like she starts fighting at the like literally like 25 seconds left in the fucking fight, she starts swinging. It's like, what the fuck were you doing the entire time? I told you though I liked Caitlin. I said I'm picking Vieira. I did pick Vieira. I didn't know she was gonna lay on top of her the entire time, but like Macy just accepted it. Like she was fine with it.
Macy is someone who I think's always shown that potential, and she has shown it. Like, has looked really good in the past, but she always falls at that last hurdle. Just look at her 4 losses. Lena Landsberg when she was undefeated, and a lot of hype.
Norma Dumont?
Yeah, barely. She kind of just... Actually, funny, she did pretty much what Ketlin did to her tonight. She just hugged on fucking Norma's waist for 3 rounds. So... But, like, Macy's just always falling short at the last hurdle. She'll win a few, get a lot of hype, get high in the rankings, and then fall short. Like, Irene, Ketlin, Raquel... So she's just kind of a mid fighter at this point.
Yeah. Oh, she's definitely mid, man. Oh,
like there's nights where she looks great, and then tonight, which I think is the worst she's ever looked against a fighter who I don't think is good at all. I've never been impressed with Ketlin, and she made Ketlin look like fucking good.
Yeah, Ketlin thought she like beat Bigfoot. Like, it was like, what a victory.
Yeah, like, how do you make Ketlin Vieira one of the most, I never thought was good fighters, like, look good? I don't get that, but she found a way. So I don't, like, you made a fucking 9-4 33-year-old look like she's not a mid 33-year-old. And now Ketlin's probably one fight away from a fucking title shot. Thanks, Macy.
Yeah, that's how sad that division is.
Yeah, like, what they're probably going to do is have Norma fight Raquel, because Norma's been talking about that fight a lot, and I think Ketlin will fight the winner of that. Kayla will probably fight Nunez, and we'll see. So, or actually, Ketlin could fight the loser of next week. I could see her fighting Pena if Pena is still alive after next week.
Yeah.
But that's just women's bantamweight for you. The worst division, and actually, it's probably still better than heavyweight.
Raquel, that's funny. Raquel Pennington was on that season of Tough with Juliana.
Yeah, and then they had one of the most forgettable title fights of all time. And, yeah. Yeah, Jesus, women's bantamweight. Just give
Look at
Eileen
that
Perez.
top 15.
When Eileen Perez is like one of your better fighters, like let's like to look down top 15, somehow worse than her brother Michael, somehow better than Leon Edwards, 60 years old, okay, underrated. This is a name to keep an eye on, in my opinion. Cavalcanti's good. She's a like GDR 2.0. So I know this is the only time you'll ever hear this name in a MMA video. Keep an eye on Cavalcanti. She's good. She's pretty good. Hosa's is pretty decent. Jan Santos is 80.
Hosa's pretty good.
How the fuck is she still signed? How the
Eileen
fuck is she
Perez
actually
is the
good?
Torque girl, right?
Yeah. How the
Yes,
fuck is
that's
she on a
right.
5-fight winning streak?
I know.
She's not bad. Like yeah, her wins are kind of debatable. Like a 5-fight winning streak that consists of Ashley Evans Smith, Lucy Pudilova, Jocelyn Edwards, Daya Zelezniakova, and Carol Hosa. But that's a good winning streak at bantamweight.
Very good. Yeah, very good.
Irene is a dog, but not a good fighter. Well, a good boxer. She's just a shittier Grasso, pretty much. We talked about Machine Gun Kelly. Norma, who I think's just been... Norma's been so disrespected because she's actually, like, really damn good. And she's on a long winning streak in her own right. Her only loss was to Macy, and people think she won that fight. So, to be honest, like, if Kayla didn't sign, it would probably be Norma and Pena next week, and it'd be pretty deserved. Dumont, like, ever since that Megan Aronson loss, she's really looked good. Like, and then trash, Brock Lesnar. Raquel's a fighter. She had her 15 seconds of fame, and then this dork. So, when the only fighters really worth talking about are Norma, Eileen, and Cavalcanti. Great division.
Yeah, do we not need to line this back or what? I would like to see her and Harrison fight, but
I think if Harrison does win next week and Nunez doesn't come back, Harrison's gonna hold that belt forever. So, or until she can't make that fucking weight. So, like, Kayla might be the only thing to save that division. Like we just looked through the division.
Yeah.
Imagine that division without Kayla right now.
Oh my god, absolute garbage. Absolute garbage.
Fucked it. We might as well just send Dakota to bantamweight. She'd probably win there too. Send Whaley to bantamweight.
Yeah, the other two women's divisions are much better than this.
Flyweight's pretty solid. Strawweight's really good. Like, the bad thing, this kind of weird link is these two should be fighting each other. But so you kind of screwing over two clear number one contenders. But it's time to do this fight. Like,
yes.
Along with, like, I feel bad for Verna and Natalia, but shut the fuck up and wait.
Oh, Jandaroba, she is so good, but she's so one-dimensional. Like that.
She has so little chance against Whaley.
She's so good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, though. Like, she's so good at it.
Yeah, she's really been able to just rattle off a good winning streak. So good shit for Raul Rosas. Like she's really just rattled off a good winning streak. Easily number one contender, but again, she's not gonna get that shot unless I could do the UFC pulling some bullshit, like doing like I could see maybe a pay-per-view where these two are the main, like Whaley, Jandy, Val, Natalia, as like a 1-2 punch on a pay-per-view, and they fight each other after. Now that might be Noche UFC at this point.
Yeah, you've got to do something with the women's division. I would love to see Valentina and Whaley fight.
Yeah, you have to do it. It's long overdue. Because again, yes, Natalia and Werner both deserve it, but if you do Natalia Val, you ruin that fight because Natalia's gonna beat Val easily. So.
Oh yeah, easily, absolutely, I agree.
Fuck, Manon pretty much beat her. So what the fuck does that tell you?
Everything.
Yeah, like Val, I've said before, and I've got a lot of flack for it, but I stick by my point. Valentina's kind of overrated. Kind of. Her sister's hotter.
I don't know about her sister's hotter. Yes,
that has nothing to do with my point, but that's a knock within its own right. Like, I said before, her title run is so overrated. Her best wins are strawweights and Liz Carmouche.
Oh God, Liz Carmouche. I can just hear Moss doing the voice right now.
Yeah, she's made herself a career in PFL. So good for her. But yeah, like those are your best wins. Strawweights and fucking Liz. You fought against Seminara,
Jessica I.
Maya,
Oh
and Murphy.
God. She went downhill fast, didn't she? Holy shit.
She never went uphill. She's only gone downhill.
Oh my God. I remember I thought she did I think she did a main event a couple years ago. Maybe
since your Calvillo and during the pandemic.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. I remember, and like she's just, oh my God, she's so bad.
Now she's fighting in BKFC. So,
she is?
Yeah, she's booked. I think next week she's fighting. Yeah, but I know she has a fight booked. I think it's next week she's fighting. Yeah, June 12th. So next week I'm on a card. So, wow, the UFC reject battle at its finest.
2 UFC rejects.
An old reject and a broke reject. Yeah, but yeah, that's one of Val's highlight wins. So that kind of proves my point. She lost to Talia Santos. She lost to Grasso twice. And then she cuddled Grasso.
Yeah, she did. Oh my God.
So, Val is like, I think. I'm trying to think how you describe Val. She's not a bad fighter, but I think she's overrated.
She's good. I just wish she would strike more and not try to wrestle.
Yeah, Jesus. She was never on the level of Nunez or Cyborg. I'll for sure say that. Like, she was never touching their level. Like, not even just like fighting them, just in terms of how great she was. Like, she's a Hall of Famer. She's good, but she's not Nunez level. She's not Cyborg. I think you can make a case for Joanna over her all time. So
she's definitely in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. BKFC affiliate.
Brian Kelleher? He's in BKFC?
Oh God, that's gonna go bad for Baldy. The boom's gonna get boomed.
When he lost to Cody Garbrandt, that was he got cut, I think, after that fight.
No, he fought Cody Gibson afterwards, and then got cut.
And then Cody Gibson.
Another tough legend.
Yep, he was the Hollabaugh.
Yeah, no, and then he lost to Brad.
I think Cody fought Katona in the final.
That's a great,
a really good final. I remember.
Yeah, out of nowhere. God, what a losing streak for Kelleher on the way out. They gave him no easy fights. Ooh, who the fuck thought Umar and Brian Kelleher wasn't a good idea?
Oh, no. Poor Kelleher.
The boom got boomed.
Mario Batista, freaking Umar Nurmagomedov, Cody, Garbrandt, and Gibson. Holy shit!
They gave you a weaker Cody, and you still lost.
Oh, he's talking about it's the bare knuckle hockey fights.
Oh, that's the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah, that's not going to go good for anybody.
Yeah, if you need the money that badly, man, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. I don't even know if they put it on YouTube that like people might see it, but yeah, I'll bet he is Mr. 509 Killer, desperate for money.
Didn't he win a few bonuses in his career? How the fuck does he have no money? He won 3 bonuses in his career, maybe 5 bonuses. Spend your money better. I don't feel bad. You won 5 bonuses in your career, dickhead. I don't feel bad for you.
Yeah, it's only 150, but
still, fucking, come on, be smarter. Fight more. I don't know. Just go to PFL. They'll pay you anything you want.
I think that's his problem, is that he did fight more and he got his ass kicked.
Just go to PFL. They'll pay you whatever you want. Just ask Francis.
Yeah, but you're gonna get on, like, I mean, legitimately, like, let's be honest. How often he's gonna fight on PFL?
You don't need to fight. They're gonna pay you anyway.
Yeah, but even the most active guy fights, twice a year, like, and that's in the like the fucking 5 streams they do, or 5
Yeah.
cards. Oh God.
Yeah, fucking Jesus, poor killer. Fucking again, just go if they're gonna sign Kevin Lee, they'll sign anybody, and they probably paid Kevin Lee a pretty penny, so just go get a fucking overpaid contract in PFL, you'll be fine.
Do you remember that fight that Kevin Lee came back and he got what
By
was it?
Ramat Faragmadinov.
Or
Yeah, that was dude. Kevin Lee's a
He-
dude with a lot of potential, but God, does he drop the ball?
he got fucking knocked out so hard in that fight,
In
and it lasted
seconds.
like 30 seconds. Yeah,
Yeah, and then he's fighting in goddamn
not Fakardinov. That's it.
the legendary fight. Fucking Eagle FC. Eagle FC's legacy, Kevin Lee and Diego Sanchez. Christ.
Diego Sanchez. God, that's an old name.
Yeah. He's probably still fighting, for all we know. God, Kevin Lee went from main eventing against Charles Oliveira to being cut a year and a half later. How the fuck do you fuck this shit up, man?
We should ask him. 20-8.
Hey, if he didn't have staff, he might have beat Tony.
Yeah, it's a great point. Anybody
Damn.
beating Tony?
Jamie with the strays out here. Where does Kevin Lee fit into all this?
No, he knows where I am.
Where does Kevin Lee fit into all this? That's gonna be a stream title one of these days. I'm gonna write that down.
Where does Kevin Lee fall in?
I think that's the real question. I think they should have Kevin Lee step in and fight Earn. He would have lost.
All right, go back down. Who was the next fight after?
So we're just skipping this piece of shit. I'm fine with that. Next.
Yeah. Let's just let well enough be alone.
This was good. This was really damn good. How he didn't get a bonus, I don't know.
I'm watching Guru, and he calls him Jacoby. I can't stand it.
That's Guru for you. That dude's a fucking
Dustin
loser.
Jacoby. It's Jacoby.
I know my stream sucks. I'm better than Guru. I can put that seal in paper. I'm better than Guru. So, yeah, Jacoby looked pretty good tonight against Diego Lopez's brother.
Yeah. What was Bruno's last fight? Didn't he just fight pretty recent?
Magomed Gazia-Shulov. He fraud checked him, and in a shitty fight, he just cuddled him on the cage. Got knocked out by Brenison Habero on a contender. The dude's garbage. I fucking said in the breakdown, I was not sold on Lopez being a prospect, and that got proven correct immediately. Like, he's not good.
Yeah, no, that's a great call out. Yeah, I mean, and Dustin has looked phenomenal as of late, and I know we said it in chat, but Safe Sayud was the best thing that happened to Dustin Jacoby. Like that guy just I think if I was a fighter, I think that's the coach you'd want to like fight for.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and Jamie, I don't have it on my computer. I have the chat on my TV, so that's why I could see what you're saying right now. So I'm not looking at it on my laptop, so I do have 2 screens. So I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. But yeah, back to point. Jacoby has looked really good, and he went to a good coach. Dude still got it. He keeps finding a way to bounce back from almost getting cut or retirement. And
Dominic Reyes, Alonzo Menenfeld, and then
in hindsight, that Reyes loss has aged way better than we said at the beginning when it first happened.
Yeah, it really has. Talk about like a loss that aged well. That's like one of the better ones.
The only loss that didn't age well was Menefield, because Menefield's shit. But yeah, and that Yakuza a good win. Like, the dude went on a really nice winning streak for a while.
Yeah, Menefeld is bad. I 100% agree with you there.
He's
such a big guy. You think he could like, I don't know, but he's just like he's so big.
Well, when Pat Barry's your only coach, I'm not shocked. Like, a lot of his fights, Pat Barry's the only guy in his corner, so I'm not shocked he's terrible.
Yeah, God, Pat Barry.
And he's about in.
I wonder how many people he coaches in the UFC. I'd like to see all of their records combined.
I think it's only Rose and Alonzo from what I've seen.
God, Alonzo could do so much better.
Yeah, well, he's about to get beat up in 2 weeks, so they're feeding him to the wolves. So, dude has a lot of potential. He's looked really good at times, but 37 years old, he's gonna get beat up.
Oh, against this 29-year-old.
Yeah, this dude's good. He's one of the few good prospects at light heavyweight. Omer Sy, he's pretty good.
Where's he from? Was he from Contender?
No, he was just a signee from. He was just one of those. Well, I say rare. You know, they've been doing a lot more lately, just signing random guys and giving them a shot. So, but no, he's just got signed. It's looked pretty good so far, and should beat Alonzo. A 37-year-old Alonzo Menifield who looked god awful in his last fight.
And then what was after Dustin looked really good.
The co-main event, you mean?
Yeah. It ended up being the co-main Ramiz and Billy Ray.
I said last night, dude has no fucking fight IQ. He's a fun fighter. Shit, can he not fight for fuck? Like, that dude is just stupid.
Oh, he's a double champion, and what was?
Yeah, how good is that promotion? Goddamn, how good is that promotion? That welterweight Nate Landwehr could win 2 bouts.
I like Nate Landwehr. No, don't talk shit on Nate the Train.
He just got his ass. He needs to fight again. He just got his ass handed to him by Tu Ho Choi a few months back. We need to see him fight again.
Yes, that's right. I do like Nate Landwehr a lot, though. I love Nate the Train. I think he's fun as fuck to watch.
Yeah. Looking at the private chat, a lot of nothing. Seems like chat's starting to wind down, so we'll see how much longer we go for this bitch. It's already been, 2 hours?
Longer than you thought you were going to go. You're doing awesome.
Hey, you always go longer than you think. Then through a joke here. But, yeah, for being a co-main event, Ramiz and Goff, or I guess Ramiz doesn't suck anymore. Which is... No,
he has turned it around.
Yeah,
God, what was the fight, too? It ended in the first.
Mickey.
Was it? He beat Mickey Gall. That's right. And then lost the Themba decision.
What a win.
Decision. Do you think Themba's that good?
I don't need to answer that. I can just do this. All I gotta do is I don't need to answer your question.
That's right. Anaconda choke, Vicente.
He's fucking garbage. You made Vicente Luque look like it's 2019 again.
Yeah, the Vicente of like when Vicente's just beating the shit out of everybody. Didn't Vicente fight Paul Felder? And like I think that was like one of Felder's last fights.
No, I don't think Felder ever fought at fucking welterweight, and I don't think Luque ever.
You're right.
Well, so, yeah, Luque's had a good career, but he's getting his ass beat next week, so. So, yeah, man, him and Gilbert Burns in a competition to see who can retire first.
Yeah. No, I mean, credit to Ramiz. Like that guy he just went out and executed. That's all there was to it. And I think you're right. Like Billy Ray doesn't have like the smartest IQ, but
no,
he's a double champ. He's got MMA. Like he knows MMA. He doesn't know UFC MMA, but
no, he's a brawler. Like, which we love brawlers. We want exciting fighters, but at the same time, the dude had just he was lost on the ground. He made a stupid and he kept it on the ground. So what can you do? What can you really do? He'll stick around. We'll see. Hopefully they give him a fun opponent next time. I hate when they have these fun fighters who we know are not good, but they keep feeding them to guys who are not going to let them at least be fun. So let Billy fight. Who would be a fun fight for Billy? Who just like Tim Means? Like, let him have fun.
What's the fingernail guy? Peyton Talbot.
No, that's a few weight classes apart.
Yeah, I figured. That's right. They fight at welterweight?
Yeah.
I swear to God, they're smaller than that. That's crazy.
They look small. Billy's a wide dude, but he looks tiny, and Ramiz looks like a lightweight.
Oh my God, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, they're not the biggest fighters. So, yeah, like, when the biggest weight class on the card was goddamn light heavyweight, what does that tell you?
Well, you do remember the old like NBA Jam games where you had to make 3 and then you were on fire.
Yeah.
If Ramiz wins 3, then we'll know, right? Well,
Yeah.
depending on if you can get that third, but that'll be interesting. Yeah, and then like you're talking like the main event, like Clamrot and Klein. Like, do you see that guy in chat that kept on writing like, I put 200 on Klein?
I don't think like everyone does that in MMA streams. No one actually has done no one actually has that bet going. So if you put 200 on Klein, you're a fucking moron.
I couldn't agree more. Like, especially against Clamrot, like, because exactly what he's going to do. Hooker didn't allow it, right? He didn't let him take it down.
Even though
And
people
Klein
think
did
Gamrot won
obviously
that fight.
did well in the 3rd round. He didn't let him take him down, but like, God, like I know that cage in the apex is small, but man, try to stay in the center.
Yeah. Like I'm not really sure. Like Klein could have done so much better, but he couldn't. He had moments, but in this fighting Gamrot in a small cage is just a fucking death sentence.
24-3 for Gamrot. God, look at the fucking Klein's got a record too. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a fucking top 50. It was like a fight everyone wanted as the main event for a reason, so I get it. And they got it. They got what they wanted, but yeah, it was a shitty fight.
God, I really wish we could have saw what happened with Blanchfield and Barber. I mean, because you just don't like. Obviously, Macy was going to fight like shit because like the circumstances if she did get in the ring, right? But man, that would have been a fun. I thought that would have been a fun fight. I like Blanchfield and I like Barber. I like Barber more, but God, that's disappointing. Really disappointing.
Yeah, that's just. I don't even know what you can really say at this point with that. It's a first, something I never would have expected to see happen, but that's is what it is. We'll see how the UFC handles this. I'm very intrigued to see, like we said earlier, I want to see what Dana has to say about it, and I want to see what do they rebook this fight. So, like again, I think if Barber can fight kind of soon, I think that on the Poirier card would be kind of cool. But who knows when Barber's gonna fight again? Hopefully Blanchfield gets a fight ASAP. Like
Yeah,
it sucks. Both wasted a training camp, especially Blanchfield.
yeah, big waste.
So it sucks, but that's the fight game, I guess. Unluckiness, I guess. But that a lot, like I said, this card just kind of got ruined by pullouts. Just look at the fights we lost here. The main event.
Were those all from this card?
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Like just from this card, we lost the main event. Oban Elliott, fucking Billy Ray Goff in a more winnable fight. That Gustafsson guy who would have killed Trevin Giles. Like,
Dude, that Oban Ramiz fight would have been interesting.
yeah, that would have been really intriguing in hindsight. But now Oban fights Ko and Azerbaijan, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's really interesting that they did it like that. Jeremiah Wells, oh my God. And then Andreas Gustafsson, my God. And then, like you talked about Trevin Giles. I can't believe there was like 9 fights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights were canceled from that card. That is insane.
Yeah, and the only one that really got saved was Oki, and obviously Ramiz and Billy. Like, of course, he couldn't save Earn, sadly. But if Barber was gonna do this shit, hopefully, I wish it could have been sooner. But what can you do? I don't even want. In the chat, we're talking about munchies and beating off. Yeah, I think we're getting close to the end here for people. But yeah, the card just really got cursed. Like, it could have been good. Like, if you keep
it was
Oban,
definitely hard.
yeah, if you kept Oban, if you kept the main event, you kept Gustafsson, like, you could have a decent card, but everything fell apart. You still got a card, not a good one. It was some.
That's a great point, man. With if those fights, that could have been it could have been a decent Apex card. But with all the cancellations, like it turned into what it turned into. But that's a really interesting point. If like it actually could have been a pretty decent card. They tried. You can't say the UFC didn't try with all of those fights. I mean, 6 fights canceled on one fight night.
Yeah, what, two of them the day of or the day before? Like, and with all the weight bullshit that happened yesterday, it's like this card just was unlucky, and it sucks. What a shitty way to come back after a break week, and what a shitty way to go into pay-per-view week. But that's the name of the game, I guess. Unlucky, just beyond unlucky, and hopefully next week we wrap everyone in bubble wrap for next week, and we get a good pay per view.
Yeah, for real.
Keep
Oh my
Marab
god.
from hurting himself.
Rob will be just fine. I'm more worried about everybody else.
Well, Marab's gonna try and fight a goddamn moving train for all we know. So,
Yeah, that's something that Rob would do for sure. He's
I
doing
don't
like
know.
pull-ups off of a moving train and slips and falls and still fights.
He would still make it to the fight.
Yeah.
He's a fucking sociopath. So what do you expect? But yeah, I guess that's about the end of tonight's card, and we look to the future. Not Barber, the real future.
The future may seem bar. Yeah.
The
Well,
future is the most cursed nickname. 'Cause either you're cuck like Ian Gary or you suck like Macy Barber.
yeah, that's funny. Well, hey man, W stream. Like, thanks for having
Yeah.
me on. This was really cool. This is fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a good idea. Maybe I should listen to Moss more often, and we'll see. Maybe I'll do a few of these during the week. Maybe tomorrow if Moss doesn't do shit, or if he does, maybe a little thing afterwards. And I never know. Never know. Hopefully, we'll do this again after the pay per view next week, if I can, which I probably will. And I'm excited. So this was a good idea, and I had fun.
Hell yeah, I had a blast. Thank you, RX.
Of course, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, chat. You guys are awesome. Have a great rest of your day.
Yep. So with him gone, I'm just going to close this out. I want to do my own little outro. So thank you for everyone who joined in. Again, Moss, this was a good idea. 95 subscribers, 23, I believe, 22, 23 since beginning the stream. So thank you for that. And yeah, I'll do this more often. It's pretty easy. I can just do this at night for a little bit, and we'll see how many times I will do this. I'll probably do it again a few times this week. Hopefully after pay-per-view next week. We'll see. I'm very excited that I have the ability to do this now. I had a lot of fun. Happy y'all enjoyed it and showed up for it. Still 60 people in here 2 hours later. I have no promises the stream's gonna stay up. But yeah. Tomorrow I'll be releasing the full recap, my own little cool recap for the card, and yeah, hope y'all catch that. Who knows when I'll stream again? We'll see. I hope you enjoyed it. So, have a great night, everyone. Thank you for watching, and as always, RX out. Good vibes only, and always.